Hello. FIF Friday on a Saturday for homebrew stuff. This isn't a homebrew though. This is the Van Helsing Party Pooper. Cheers. So what's a Van Helsing Party Pooper? We have something, let's see here. Lupulus ale. And you got the little doggy there. Like a wolfman type thing. And then you add one Undead party crasher. So yeah, he's a party pooper. Van Helsing is a party pooper. So I didn't do any video of my everything that I was going to do, simply because I forgot. But I do have, let me see if I can see what I'm looking at here. Where is it? Oh, look at that. I have what could be a little hop cone coming up. So, hops. I have like 3, maybe 4 hops coming up. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so what I've done this week, the black and white cookie beer, I racked those, got them off the sludge, so it was like, the chocolate stout was roughly 1.5 gallons or whatever, and I had it in a 2-gallon bucket for primary, because I've played before when trying to do 1-gallon stuff, and you put it in a twice as big bucket as you need. There was a good probably 2 inches of sludge on the bottom of that guy, and probably another inch of a rocky foam on top when I racked it. So yeah, it was quite happy and very pudding-like, chocolate pudding, very thick, very viscous, but it did have a lot of oatmeal and a lot of cocoa powder. Like the 1-gallon batch, and I had 4 ounces of cocoa powder. Note to self: do not need that much cocoa powder in a 1-gallon batch. But it has a really good cocoa flavor, so quite happy with that flavoring. So I racked that into a 1-gallon carboy, not a full gallon because a whole lot lost to the sludge and whatnot. And I decided to cut up a vanilla bean in there as well. I wasn't going to do vanilla on that one, but I figured the vanilla would help out, smooth out the cocoa flavoring a bit. And then the white sweet lemon vanilla porter, that got racked over, and I racked that onto vanilla and some more lemon zest as well, because it didn't have quite as much lemon as I wanted. So zest from 2 lemons went into it, dry lemon zesting it, not dry hopping, just dry lemon zest, and the vanilla bean. And I had zest of 2 lemons in it during the boil as well, so it's going to be very lemon-y. So yeah. And then I got the Atomic Fireball mead chugging away. It's still in its bucket. Added the last bit of nutrients a couple days ago. I need to stir it today, degas it, and get the yeast happy. I upped the temperature on it as well when I did that, just to make sure the yeast come out and finish up happily. So I went from about, 68 to about 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Just make the yeast a little bit happier and do what they do best. So that's pretty much on the homebrew front. So what exactly is this that I'm drinking? The Van Helsing Party Pooper. So we got the Lupulus Ale from Brasserie les Fourquets. It is a 8.5% ABV. And a whole lot of Belgian because it's an actual Belgian beer. Product of Belgian top fermented beer crafted with inspiration. So I've never had it before. I saw it in the store. I'm not a huge Belgian beer fan. Just plain Belgian beers. Like I like the odd triple and the quads. I definitely like the quads, but that's me and big beers. The big squatch likes the big beers. So we'll give this a taste because I haven't actually tasted this by itself yet. So that's all right. Tastes like a typical Belgian style beer, nothing spectacular. And then the other one, the Undead Party Crasher by Clown Shoes, is an American Imperial Stout. Let's see here if I can read what it says. I know some of you can't get Clown Shoes, which is sad because they're one of my favorite breweries. In a world full of uncertain hardship and people trying to hold us back, do we need the undead and trademark attorneys too? Clown Shoes, no, die monsters, die. Forces of darkness brought about a change in the name of this beer, which was released to celebrate our 2nd anniversary, but it still sports the signature dark malts, holy water, and malt smoked locally with hickory and ash. Okay, so that I've never actually read that before, but that actually explains a lot about this beer and why I can't find their other beer that I like just about as much as I like this one, which was like the Vampire Slayer or something. And I was thinking about that when I was making this, like, oh, that would have been a perfect beer, but that's probably because it is the same beer, just slightly different name. So yeah, so screw you, trademark lawyers, and cheers to everybody else. But yeah, that, if you can get it, definitely get it. It's one of my favorites, but I don't think I've had one of their stouts that I did not like. There was one of them that was a little too bourbon heavy. I don't remember which one that one was. Might have been one of their anniversary ones or something like that. But yeah, all their beers are fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on here. The garden's looking kind of shabby because of August Texas heat. Except for the hops, like I showed you, I got those couple of little hop cones going on here, which is kind of exciting. I'm gonna flip the camera around here, so hopefully we can see these better. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure these are the hop cones popping out here, because they're different than the leaves as they're popping out. So once again, these are Zeus hops. Not much happening on this one still. But that was the sickly one, and it was weird because this one did kind of sprout up a whole lot after this one kind of died down, and then this one's starting to come back. wrap him around. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how it goes because it's two different rhizomes and such. Let's see if the little froggies are home. Are the little froggies home? No. Well, they're probably home. Yeah, the froggies are probably home. They usually come out at night when I water because I just drench everything out there with just because everything's looking so sad. I might as well rest of the garden here. So yeah, so the basil's doing real good. Strawberry not so much. Toast. It looks like somebody's been digging in my basils. We got oreganos and sage, stevia. I need to cut that back. We've got thyme over there, and the sweetment's doing pretty good. And this tomato, just had this one little tomato right there. Nothing else going on there. And then this just turned into a grass bed. Just kind of sad. And then we got the chocolate mint is actually doing fantastic. And of course the ghost chilies, they just keep chugging along. So yeah, so I lost my sunglasses. Need to get new ones that don't stick on my face anymore. So yeah, so this half and half turned out not too bad. I did actually cheat and actually bought 4 spoons for $1 at, what is it, Dollar General or Dollar Tree or one of those dollar store things. I went to a thrift store that was next door to it, and all they had was butter knives, which was damn strange. So yeah, so I went there and it was 4 spoons for $1. Of course, they were all straight when I bought them, and I got bending the first one, and yeah, you could tell it was a $1 spoon because, well, it snapped as soon as I made the first bend. So let's flip you. So yeah, so I just bent it so it just kind of sits there nicely. So yeah, basically all I do is I pour the heavy beer kind of aggressively. Today I did it a little too aggressively and it foamed up, so I had to wait and toss them on the foam. And then put this guy in and you pour the second beer on very, very slowly, and that just disperses, excuse me, carbonated. So it just disperses it nice and slow everywhere so it doesn't mix, and well, there's no mix anymore because, well, I drank half of it. So yeah, so that's my janky spoon. 4 for $1. Well, $1.08 after that. Alright, take 2 on the end of the video because, well, apparently I didn't press record after flipping the camera around. So thanks everybody for, I don't know where I left off, so thanks everybody for liking and subscribing and commenting and watching the videos. I don't think I mentioned tomorrow is Sunday, which I'll be announcing the Mead Challenge winner tomorrow, so be sure to come back tomorrow for that. And then, yeah, it'll probably be later in the day because I do have to work tomorrow. Pain in the ass, but it's the first time I've had to do that in a really long time, so it's not too horrible. So, I think that's it. I don't remember what all I talked about and didn't press while the camera was not rolling. So, anyways, thanks everybody. Be sure to have a pint of awesome. I know I will be filling it up with more, where is it? There it is, Van Helsing Party Pooper. So, cheers everybody.